Fun time. That's right, guys. We are about to hop into another episode of the Florencio files. And just got a fresh replay pack from Florencio. So we are doing a nice little pack of episodes. For anyone who's watching the stream and is like, what the hell is the Florencio files? Or if it's your first time watching on YouTube, check out the playlist on my YouTube channel. If we can get that activated in chat, ! Florencio files. And if we can also, of course, that should be in the YouTube description down below as well. Up here in the top left-hand side, the man, the myth, the legend, the goddamn shit king. In the top left, in the red, it is DankCraft's Florencio. Down here in the bottom right, in the blue, it's Love Gal Gal. Well, you might be intending to spread the love, Gal Gal. But I have a feeling you might be a little bit of a salty Gal Gal by the end of this game. Because I've seen, even when people win against Florencio, it's usually after a little bit of an ordeal. You know, it's never simple. It's never clean. Builds a gateway, is like, wait, what the fuck would I want a building that's not a forge first? Cancels it, puts down the fucking forge. And we see Florencio, he puts down that pylon out of vision. So we could throw some cannons down there. Love Gal Gal's like just doing a barrack scout, normal opening. Might scout with a Reaper a little bit later. Seems like a good idea. Oh, sweet summer child. You have no idea what's coming for you. This is about hygiene and shit, guys. This isn't just a petty squabble between a regular Terran and Protoss. This is about love and happiness. Love Gal Gal over here in the bottom right. Up against the dark color of poop. Florencio goes in, steals the other gas. Already has two cannons on the low ground. A gateway wedging them in behind. The first Marine's out. Pylon there to spot that high ground. That bunker desperately trying to get up. He's going to pull SCVs. He wants to get rid of the pylon, but that's not enough SCVs. It's already got too many hit points. The Marine unable to corner this little shithead of a probe. The probe's like, oi, come and get me. Come and get me. I bet you can't get me, dickhead. I bet you can't even fucking get me. Hey. Get rid of it. Meanwhile, oh, the bunker. The bunker. It got to goddamn full bar. He's going to finish it, but it's already almost dead and there's nothing in it. Where are the Marines? Oh my god, the probe's still alive. He's still yelling, na. Fully walls off the bunker. Does end up going down, but it doesn't matter. His friend's there. Captain Douchebag the Second. This Marine's like, let me in the bunker. Please. This probe's like, hey, you lowered your depot. Thanks, mate. Florencio cackling madly, throwing poo from left, right, and center. Love Gal Gal's like, I'm fighting for happiness. Come on. This one Marine can do it. The one Marine's like, oh god, I'm one hit from death. Hold position. The probe says, get fucked, mate. Runs in there, zaps the probe and fucking shanks him open. The barracks burns down. There's 3 cannons on the high ground. And the sick puppy that is Florencio has once again created an absolute shit show of a game. Oh my god, I was about to say it looks like he holds. Nuh-uh, in comes one angry zealot. He's got one frozen shit in each hand. That's right, he's created the perfect murder weapon. Because after he's done, he can go and hide it in the dumpster, chuck it in the sewer, it'll dissolve, it'll defrost, and it'll mix in with everything else. But for now, 2 frozen pieces of shit shaped into sparked, sharp edges. That's all you need as the zealot. He says, you know what? I'm going to go back, regen some shields, maybe. Yeah, we'll wait for my buddy. You know what? You know what's better than 2 frozen shitsicles? 4 frozen shitsicles, let's go! The SCVs are pulling out their drills. They're like, maybe. Friendly fire mine! The mine does take out both zealots. The SCV is disengaging. Good micro from Love Gal, but the Marine does go down. Thank God, that could have been a lot worse. I thought that mine was going to kill all his own workers. Gal hangs on for now. He's got a Marauder, he's got a Widow Mine, but in comes one more zealot. Holy shit, the worst way to die. Because remember, guys, you've probably heard about poisonous weapons with barbs and shit back in the old days. It makes it hard for the wound to heal. You get poison in there, so the person dies even if they just get a flesh wound. It's the same thing with a frozen shitsicle. You get cut with that, holy shit, you better get some antibiotics super fast, because that thing is gonna fester. You are gonna get super infected. Like, you're immediately, simply by the nature of the weapon, putting shit particles into the wound. It's fucking disgusting, and it's really, really bad for your longevity. as an SCV or a Marine or a Marauder. It's not the sort of thing you want to get stabbed by. I've been to Terran prison, guys. Trust me, I know. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. The Marauder's there. He's got a tank out. Love's like, it's okay. I can hang on and recover from this game. And the siege tank is going to start to wear through those cannons. Does push that one back. The assimilator's going down. Has a bunker up. Love here with a nice little defensive setup. Unfortunately, isn't half the worker count. And if it was anyone but Florencio playing, I'd say the game's probably pretty easy to close out from there. But remember, guys, Florencio actually, before he found his true calling as a sewer mermaid, was in fact a famous baseball pitcher. But yeah, unfortunately, he had an accident, injured his throwing arm, so it's not as reliable and consistent as it used to be. But I can tell you guys, he's still definitely got a talent. I've seen some incredible throws from this young man. And never call it over. Never call it over till it's over. The sewer mermaid likes to feed his opponents little bits of hope. He's going to finally get broken out back at home. 2 Stargates finishing up. A fully mining base. And Florencio once again going back for the expansion in the natural the way he always should. 2 siege tanks, couple marauders, couple marines. Still on 1 base is Love. Ugh. Love Gal. I feel like this is going to be tough. Oh my god, 2 Chads already starting up. Uh-oh. An alpha of Chads on the way, guys. Isn't this the greatest, guys? Every single time Florencio cannon rushes, he always like totally dicks some Terran player in a PvT. And the first thing they do is say, well, you've only got cannons, I've got tanks, let's move across the map. Like, and it's always like this. It's like 2 SCVs, 2 Marines, and a wounded Marauder. And it's like, yeah, this'll fuck him up. And I'm like, really? Do you think it will? I don't know, man. I don't need to go and get my fucking palms read to figure out what this push is. You need like 2 slow zealots to stop this. This is one of the saddest armies I've ever seen in my life. Love's like, it's fine. I'm denying his natural. Oh, actually, I like the turrets. I like the turrets. And the reinforced. Look, 2 unupgraded Marines and a medevac. Wow. The alpha of Chad's come out, and let's see if Florencio knows how to click on the SCV. He does! Well done, Florencio. Takes out the medevac, takes out the SCVs, and yeah, that push thought it was going to be a top, but it was most certainly a bottom. Yeah, it was like, I'm here, I'm going to build some turrets and tanks outside your base, and I'm going to give you a good, solid Terran push. Florencio kind of giggled and was like, are ya? Are ya? Are you into golden showers, mate? Do you like that? I've got another one for you. 3 golden showers all at once on your medevac's face. Love's like, this is fucking depressing. Can you fuck off, mate? This is fucking bullshit. You're a douchebag. Florencio's like, I have been known to douche. Usually, though, I use my opponent's face and I squirt their tears to clean myself out, if you know what I'm talking about. That's how sewer mermaids douche themselves. Jesus Christ, that is a terrible mental image. Oh, God, I'm sorry, guys. I just grossed myself out. Ugh. Nonetheless, I feel like there's going to be plenty of Terran tears in this one. As we said, he's fighting for love, he's fighting for hope, but I feel like all we're looking at is the baddies are winning. I think the baddies are winning. I think love and hope can't really stand up here to the power of poo. You know, this is... I don't know, man. Oh, God, there's a lot of brown eyes. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if we have a hero to get rid of all these brown eyes. Bloody fucking... Oh, my God. Okay, does take out 1. Is the battle turning? Has the Shit King overextended? Has he come too far south into the map? I mean, he's too far past the wall of his own base. Maybe that was an overextension from the Shit King, but he turns around and lines his piss beam. Oh, the medevac barely survives. Love Gao finally landing a few hits for the hope of humanity, for the hope of love, happiness, and people who don't enjoy cheesing the shit out of their opponents every day. Beautiful play there from Love. Unfortunately, still has fuck all to work with. 18 workers to 40, and we're basically seeing Florencio say, oh, better go into me standard TVP strat. Been screwing around with me Chad Rays a bit too much. Let's go Colossi and Tempests at the same time. That's his favorite thing to do in this matchup. build Colossi one at a time, build some Tempests. We've got one base combat shields, mag field, Cyclones and Vikings from Love. Love thinks it's one base versus one base and thinks he still has hope. Oh, still fighting for love, hope, happiness. Not to mention hygiene. That's one of the big things you're really fighting for when you're up against the sewer mermaid. The sewer mermaid's like, but I'm all for hygiene. Sewer systems give you hygiene. I'm like, yeah, but the problem is you're a sewer mermaid. You keep climbing out of the sewer and smearing shit on people's face. That's not hygienic. That's not how the system's meant to work. Oh god, the probes get pulled in. The void rays turn on their prismatic alignment. Of course, it doesn't give bonus damage, but oh, the medevac goes down without dropping the cyclone. The marines get ravaged. A little tidbit for those of you who don't know. Florencio only found out a few weeks ago that the prismatic alignment actually doesn't give bonus damage to light units. He thought it just gave them a flat bonus damage. That was a nice tidbit Winter shared with me. Apparently he was playing some games with Florencio, and he was like, oh, you know that doesn't do bonus. And Florencio's like, yeah, no, it gives bonus damage. And Winter was like, yeah, to armored units. And Florencio like didn't know what an armored unit was, I believe, or something like that. I could be getting the story wrong, but I'm pretty sure Florencio wouldn't know what an armored unit is. He's in chat right now. He can confirm or deny this one. I'm sure he knows now, but I'm not sure he knew what armored or light was before that game. Nonetheless, up here in the top left-hand side, we've got the Colossus Bay. We've got the Chads roaming around this map, ready to find some less fortunate people than themselves, a bunch of unupgraded, low-tech, small-brain, big-titty Terrans over here. Why big titty? Because they actually need to feed off their nipples. Unlike Protoss, who have nipples for no goddamn reason. When's the lore team going to fucking explain that one? They photosynthesize. Why do they have nipples? I just want to know. Can anyone in Twitch chat please explain? Please throw out your theories. I'll choose the one that's best, and I'll just imagine that's the reality that the Blizzard balance, the Blizzard lore team have put into place. Holy fuck, they killed barracks quickly. Oh my god. Wow. Love Gal's like, hey, you're still on one base. Maybe I still have a chance. Oh, I'm starting to feel really bad for Love Gal. Love Gal's like, I don't need to expand until the Protoss expands. You've been on half his economy the entire game, mate. You might... It's like you're seeing someone surrounded by a room filled with dildos, but the dildos have little faces on them, like Pickle Rick. You guys, you know, like Pickle Rick, but like dildo instead of a pickle, and with little faces, and it's a room of them all on the walls, and they're all laughing. And Love Gal's like, just somehow completely blind to it, and is like, I think I'm winning this game. I think I'm in a happy place. And you're like, no, seriously. Like you are in Dicktown. There is a wall of dildo ricks everywhere laughing at you and taunting you. You're dead. You're dead, man. You're so far behind. Maybe if you could snap this base, get rid of the economy, you'd have a chance. But this here, I don't know, man. This here is the tale of Terran tears. This is terrible. They think they're marching to victory, but they're just marching deeper into Dicktown. He's walking through the labyrinth. There's more dildos everywhere. It smells like gooch. Oh no. Oh no, Stims up the ramp. Lasers from the Colossus, Tempest shots from afar, Chadray piss beams, launching death, destruction, and absolute disaster upon the Terran forces. They run away, their tail between their legs, and they say, maybe I should get an economy advantage and then I can win. No, you're still only going up to your natural when your opponent's third is almost finished. You're so dead. This is sadder than the Green Mile, guys. Like, he's on death row right now. It's not, it's depressing, you know? Right now, Florencio, do you guys remember that movie, The Green Mile? For those of you who are literate like me and don't read books. And there's like the douchebag guard who just walks up and down, smashing the bars with his little baton thing, just like being like, dead man walking, like making fun of the dude who's about to get executed. Like that insensitive fuck of a prison guard who thought it was funny whenever someone was gonna die. His name's Florencio. That character is actually based on him. Stephen King grew up and actually had a run-in with the goddamn sewer mermaid. Percy was actually Florencio's fucking predecessor. Florencio grew up watching that movie and was like, you know what? I think Percy was the hero. Everyone else is like, who? He's He's like, you know, the really cool guy thought it was really funny the whole time. He kept trying to crack jokes, which no one else seemed to get because no one had a sense of humor in that movie. And we're like, what? You thought that guy was the hero? Florencio's like, yeah, man. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he was the fucking most awesome one. I basically based my entire life on being like Percy from the Green Mile. I like to make fun of dead people. And you're like, oh my god! You're a monster, Florencio. Holy shit. Let's be real. I'm not actually that surprised. I've known he's a monster for a long time. The boy is a sick, sick bastard. And definitely has some issues to work out. Now, most of us would work that out through therapy, through productive reasoning or thought. For Florencio, it's recalling his big dick army on top of his opponent's face, taking a big old breezy fart on his face and saying, get wrecked, mate. Ha ha ha. Then, when his opponent says GG, even after all that bullshit, staying in the game to hang out, kill some more units, run around, and kind of dance in the beautiful victory that he's built for himself. You go, Percy from the Green Mile, you sick fuck. Florencio slowly teasing out victory from an unlosable position, but always taking at least an extra 7 to 10 minutes to get it going. I fucking love it. Well done, as always. I gotta say, hats off to Florencio for some of those moves early on, guys. The probe that fucking ran up and zapped the 5-hit point Marine and killed it was legendary. The pylon wall to stop the Marine getting in the bunker. There was so many awesome moves there. That was just the fucking funniest start. Florencio, of course, the master of the cannon rush and an absolute goddamn legend. When did Florencio build that Stalker in the army? Oh, Florencio's normal transition after, normally it's one Stargate. Normally it's one Stargate, one Robo Colossus. So Colossus and Tempest off one Robo, one Stargate. And then he'll add gateways. He's recently started making Warp Gate sometimes, but he'll normally not even make Warp Gate. And he'll, off 4 unupgraded gateways, make High Templar for Storm and then Zealots and Stalkers in what to the untrained eye is seemingly random, but Florencio always has a reason. Always. And as usual, Florencio doesn't need an excuse to stay in the game to kill all your units. It doesn't change the fact, if you're there or not, Florencio is the guy who will go on kicking his opponent's corpse for a solid 45 minutes after everyone else is like, he's dead, we can stop. Florencio's like, nah, better make sure he's dead. Pulls out a fucking pair of scissors and just starts like chopping fingers off and shit. And he's like, I'm gonna make a necklace out of these later. You're like, what are you doing, Florencio? And he's like, yeah, maybe just pulls out his pocket knife, slices an ear off. And you're like, he's dead. God damn, do you have no respect for the dead? Florencio just fucking turns, looks at you deep in the eyes, keeps doing it. And you're like, yeah, I mean, I don't really need an answer, I guess. I did know the answer to that one, if I'm honest with myself, I guess. And GG, well played, Florencio, you sick, sick puppy. Thank you for toying with your food, playing with your opponents, and of course, as always, taking them to the dark room of Dickle Ricks. GG, well played, mate. This is all just evidence for Florencio's trial one day. Mommy.